Guys, everyone visible the screen?
Yes,
Yes,
it's visible.
Today we will discuss about the data analytics. Okay, guys. First of all, tell me what is the data? Can anyone explain what is the data? What you understood about the word data?
Data is anything related to numbers. You can see in a mean of any product or any survey, wherein we collect the details or information, which is known as data.
Okay.
Guys, one thing, the way of teaching are different. Okay, so we work in a very small group and we encourage everybody to participate. So we will ask questions, because why this is important? Because I want to understand your level of understanding. So the more you participate, I will give more feedback about your progress. Okay, so it will be very engaging environment. So we'll ask a lot of questions. So please participate. The batting, just don't keep just sitting. Okay, just participate, ask questions, and Adi will ask some few questions. So you have to engage. Okay, yeah. So the more you engage, I will get more feedback. I will give more feedback about your progress. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Yes. Anyone, guys? Anything else?
Data is the raw information.
Okay.
Data is information that helps us analyze any kind of functionality or progress or information about something.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
Group of information.
Group of information. Okay. See, actually, data come from in any form of text, observations, figures, images, numbers, graphs, or symbols. Okay, it will be, for example, it will be like price, weights, address, ages, names, temperature, dates, or distance. It will be in any form. Correct. This is like a small, short information of the data. Now, in earlier we have the data measurements. 1 byte is equal to 8 bits, right? It is equivalent to the 1 SMS or 1 text email. 1 KB is like around 1024 bytes. Like it is like minimum size of the one Word document. When you have the digital photo, the minimum size will be 1 MB. Okay, like the DVD earlier, like 1 GB. 1 TB will be the hard disk. Now, whereas 1 petabyte is related to the cloud. Okay, this is like the approximately 1 data size measurements. Now, nowadays, where do you use the data? You can use the business, e-commerce site, entertainment, healthcare, social media, and communication related. Correct? Wherever we will use a different things. Now, as per the website in the worldwide, if you see here, Jayant, you can off your cam. Yes. One, it is showing the values regarding on zettabytes. 1 zettabyte is equal to approximately 1 million terabyte. In 2010, what is the value here? It is only 2 zettabyte. When 2011, it is 5. When you see on the 2012, it's showing like 64.42. 64.2. When you see on when coming on to the 2015 to 25, it should be 175 in 36.2. Where comes to the 2035, it will be approximately 2000. Now, gradually the usage of the data is increasing, right? Whether you are using the smartphone or using the different web applications or the websites, they will consume the lot of data. Correct?
Yes.
Now, how many types of data we have? Guys, how many types of data we have? Actually, we have the two types. One is a qualitative, another is quantitative. What is the qualitative? Qualitative data is completely comes to the text basis. Completely comes to the text basis. Quantitative is completely comes to the numerical basis. Okay. In the qualitative, we have the two types. One is a nominal data, another is ordinal data. When you see the ordinal data, it's showing in the order, first, second, third, like the order. When see on the letters, it's showing like A grade, B grade, C grade, like the low, medium, like this is showing the orders, right? It comes to the ordinal data. When you come to the nominal data, it does not have the proper order here. Okay, it does not have the proper order. You got the difference, right? Nominal and ordinal, guys.
Yes.
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 Now comes to the quantitative. In the quantitative, we have the two types. One is a discrete, another is continuous. Continuous. What is a discrete? How many students in a class? What you will get? You will get the whole number, right? Does not have the any decimals. When you see the number of class in the students means how many participate in this session? 14, right? How many employees work in a company? Like 200, 5,000, 250,000. We will get the exact value, which is the whole number. When you see on the continuous, you will get the decimal value. When you see the speed of car, how much you can tell? 64.3. You're showing like the decimal value there, correct? You understood, right, guys? Difference?
Yes.
This comes to the qualitative and quantitative. Now, we have the two differences. One is the structure and unstructured. What do you mean the structure and unstructured? These are the two data types here. So when everyone know the understanding about the table, right? What do you mean the table? Yes, what is a table?
Table includes row and column, and every column includes some different objects. Maybe if we consider as given as a name of employee, so in that column we get the name of employees, then serial number. If we ask for the salary, then it will be mentioned and correct salary of the employee in
Exactly.
next row.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, guys, now how many types of data we will get? How many ways? When you are using the mobile, in the mobile, how many different types of data you will consume? You can consume the audio files, right?
Yes.
When you are open any cam, so what you will get? The output. It will be images, right?
Yeah.
When you're taking any video, so what is the output? It will be video. If you are trying to send any email to your friend or your manager, what kind of output it will be? Email related, right? When you're opening any YouTube or any web browser, the data will be showing on the JSON files or log files, right?
Yes.
Correct? Now, when you're entering any data in your Excel or database system, it will be showing the form of tables, correct? Now, you need to find the difference here. Mainly structure and unstructured. In the structure, you will have the data in the form of rows and columns. Okay, rows and columns. And it's showing like relational database. What do you mean the relational database? First of all, you need to understand about the database. What is the database? In the database, it will be contains number of tables. Okay, and each table have the relationship between one table, one column with the another column between the tables. That is comes to the relational database. Okay, now in the structured data, what can be showing? Showing in the display in the form of rows, columns, and relational databases. Okay, in the table, what does it contains? It contains the dates or string or dates, like the number, dates, and string. What is the numbers? For example, if you have one table, okay, if I creating one data between this in the session, I will take the name of the students, okay, the age, okay, and the date of birth. So what will be generated? Name means if I take the name like Santosh, Kiran, like this, we have the number of students. If I take the name, what it will be consists? It is a string. It is a text, right? Guys, you're getting my point, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
When you take your age, Okay, how much it will be based on today? It will be like 28, 30, 31, like this. What does it data type?
Numbers.
Numbers. When you take, when I am asking your date of birth, what does it showing?
Date.
Date. So it will be in the table itself. It contains a number, strings, or dates. Okay. Now, as we discussed earlier, we have the different type of data, like the images, audio files, video files, like the structured data, like this. So when we have this number of raw data, okay, it will be comes from the different formats, from the different applications like this. In whatever you have the organization, most of the organization will prefer do the analysis on the 20% of the 20% of the structured data. Okay, remaining 80% data will be working on the unstructured. Okay, remaining 80% will be works on the unstructured. Okay, so what does it mean? The 20% 20% will be showing on the in the form of the tables. Remaining 80% will be showing in the form of images, audio, video files related this. Now, when you have this type of information, okay, if you have the any audio file, okay, if you have the any audio file, what is the minimum size it will be? Yes, if you Santosh have taken some recording or anything thing, okay, like podcast or anything, like a small information. What is the minimum size? It will be 2 MB,
20,
right?
yeah.
If you enter the same type of information in the form of tables, so in the whether it will be in Excel or any databases, then what will be have the size will be different, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So what is happening here? It requires less storage compared to the unstructured to the structured, correct?
Yes.
Now, if coming to the production of the data, we can easily manage the tables, right? Table form of the structured data, but it is very hard for the unstructured data, correct?
Yes.
So what do you understood about the structured and unstructured data?
Structure data is easy to understand, easy to work on, and compared to unstructured data, wherein unstructured data is a little bit complicated, wherein we have to find out whatever the conclusion or project will be assigned to us.
Structured data takes less storage and unstructured data takes more storage.
Structured data is easy to manage compared to the unstructured data.
Okay, guys. Now nowadays everyone know the deep fake, right? Have you ever heard about this word deep fake?
No.
See, AI author. If you go to the Instagram or YouTube, some will get some screenshot of the images. They will get some audio. They will see. We can see the lip sync, right?
Yes.
This is like AI author. For example, we have. For example, we have one candidate, like one guy. We know the complete images of him, okay, with audio. Okay, now if I make a video by myself, what I am speaking, each and everything, if I have the specific persons with the images with the audio, without his permissions, what I am saying he will do in the form of video. It is considered as a deep fake. It is like the artificial intelligence related application. Okay, once you complete the session, you can set like the deep fake. As like if you have the lot of information regarding the images and audio, we can create the deepfake application. This is completely related to the artificial intelligence application. Okay. Now you can see here showing like the structured and unstructured data from the social media, different platforms, right? You can see here the semi structured, unstructured. You can see here, right, guys?
Yes.
You can visible, right?
Yes, screen is visible.
Now, when you have the structured and unstructured data, so what you will do? You have the structured and unstructured. Then what is your step? If you want to do the analysis, what do you need to do? We have the which is like operational data exchange. We have the when we have this raw data, so we will move to the data lake. Okay, what do you mean the data lake? As like the SQL or anything database. Before moving, we need to have some type of application, which is the ETL applications, which is like extract, transform, load. What is the ETL, guys?
Extract, transform, and load.
In this, we have the different type of applications. If you are working on the Microsoft, the application is like SSIS. Okay. If you're working on the different, it is like Informatica. Other application is Talent. We have the different type of applications we have. Okay. While using this software, you will try to extract the, like the using the raw data to, you will move to the SQL server. Okay. SQL server or some data lake. Once you have this sources here, okay, if you can see here, the governed data, cleans and enrichment data, and historical data. Historical data means, what do you mean the historical data? What do you mean, what do you understood the word historical?
Like previously stored.
It's like the past records. They're like the previous year, previous 2 years, previous 5 years, which is happened on the earlier, right? You're getting my
Yes.
point, right? That is like, if you want to having the 5 years of the data, so based on the 5 years data, we can do much more data analysis. Okay, what do you mean the cleans and enrich? Cleans is like when you have to get the some raw data, which columns you require, which columns you don't require. You will do the data cleaning, and the government data is like security related. Okay, once you done each and everything, the step-by-step process, then we will go to the models. In this, we have the marketing, sales, finance, and manufacturing. Based on the domains or based on the database, we will move to the data. Once you move here, we have the two types. We will do the data analytics, and also we can do the self-service analysis. Okay, we will use reporting tools for developing the reports and based on the business requirements. Guys, you understood this architecture or not? Any doubt on this?
So guys, this is the normal flow of data. What happens? Let me just put here, just adding few point here. So see, the data comes from different channels in project. Okay, data can be, what is the meaning of data, right? A structure and a structure. So structured data has a meaning in it. Okay, it is always in the format of tables, row and columns. And a structured data which can be videos, it can be audio. They have actually on a structured data, you cannot perform any logic or you cannot perform any analysis on those data. So in company, in a project, you will find this kind of data. Either it can be structured or unstructured data. Okay, and when the data comes, so because this data right now, this data is very raw data. Okay, so first this data, you can see the picture here, the bottom one, it is going into a lake. It is called data lake. Okay, so first the data, because let's suppose you have a car. Just suppose Tesla car. Okay, so Tesla car producing a lot of sensor data. It has a lot of sensor inside it, and it is collecting data from outside users. So it is collecting a lot of data. Okay, so these are called raw data, nested data. And this data, maybe let's suppose the Tesla car has a software, it has sensor, it is collecting the data from external world, and it is sending data to a server. Okay, which is called data lake. Here the bottom is a data lake, and here all the data is getting collected from different channel, and the data goes into data lake. At this point of time, at the data lake, we cannot perform any analysis or any machine learning or any deep learning, any kind of analysis you cannot perform over here in the data lake. But when this data should be moved from data lake to data warehouse. The second one, you can see historical record, governed data. It is called data warehouse. So this movement from data lake to data warehouse, it requires ETL processing. Okay, so from data which moves from bottom to middle, जो bottom का SQL है, जो middle का SQL है. So it is called data processing, data pipeline. And it's a very complex process. Everything is automated. This entire process is automated in industry. Okay. And generally the people who are data engineers, like big data, Hadoop, those people are responsible for making this transition. Okay. So once the data come into data warehouse in the middle portion, okay, now in this data, we can perform analysis. Either you can do machine learning algorithm, you can use deep learning, or you can perform Power BI. You can do any kind of analysis. And this analysis, we create no model. It can be used for marketing, sales, finance, manufacturing. A lot of teams, they use the data. So this is the typical, I would say, typical flow, or typical, it's very high level, typical flow of data that happens in the machine learning or in a data science project. Okay. This is clear, everybody. This flow is clear how the data is moving. Any doubt?
It means whatever we get a raw data, we have to clean it up, and
Yes.
When it comes in the warehouse stage, then our work is going to start.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So as a Power BI, as a data analytics, your work will start from here, from the data warehouse. So you will always, I think you will get the data in the always structured format, right, Adi?
Yes,
As a
correct.
data analyst, we
You will
always
get
deal
the
with the
complete in the
structured.
structured format.
Yes.
Once you get the structured format, you need to do the analysis.
Yeah. So as a Power BI developer, as a data analytics, as a machine learning developer, we always deal with structured data.
Okay.
Mostly, in the most cases.
Okay. It is like some basic idea how it is transforming these things. Okay.
Any questions on this process? Anybody has any doubt?
So like the data after getting segregated into governed models, so what will be the next step? Like already data will be settled there. Right? So analytics, what they will do?
Yes, we will discuss. Okay.
Okay.
So we will discuss about the scope of analytics. What is the meaning of analytics, and why we do analysis? What happened after the analysis? So that's a part of our syllabus. That's what we are going to learn.
We will have the step-by-step idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what is the data analytics? Yes, data analytics refers to the techniques to analyze data to enhance productivity and business gain. When you have the business administration and doing the exploratory analysis, the growth will be business will be automatically changes. Okay. Now, in this you will find the why data analytics. Why data analytics? Yes. If you have the data, so what is the use of the data analytics? Why do you need to use?
So company works on the data, and they, if they want to come to some conclusion, whether if company has made some product, so
Yes.
whether it is good for the market or it is performing well or not well, if the graph is going down, then what all the reason why it is going down, they collect the data and they find out the reason, and then correct it and present it again.
Yes, that is a root cause analysis. Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
To understand the forecast of the business.
Understanding the focus of business. Okay.
Which data will be useful for the business?
Yeah. Let me explain it in a short form. Okay. One guy, his name is Ashok. He started one product. Okay. He started in 2002. Okay. And when he started in one product, and he gradually do the marketing and the sales regarding each and everything. After 12 years, his business is not going well. Okay. So when he started data analytics from 2013, his business is slowly, gradually increases. So how it is increases? See, when you have the 10 years of the data, okay, like the past 10 years of the data. So what he do? He do the data analysis. How, on which month basis? First of all, he trying to gather the hidden insights. What do you mean the hidden? How do you know the previous year generated sales and comparing the current year sales, the difference between these two, like the month basis. When you work on the month, on which month you have the highest sales, on which month you have the lowest sales, can we see while seeing on the table format? Guys, when you have the data in the table format, can you find the trends?
Yes.
In the when you have the data in the form of tables, can you see?
Yes.
If you have the 1 million of records, okay, without using any tool, how you know, how you get which month has the highest sales comparing the previous month, previous year and current year? We will use some sort of applications, right?
Yes.
Like in earlier, most of the companies they're using Excel. After that, new talent like a Power BI, like this, the application. Once you connect to the sources, sorry guys, once you connect to the sources, you will try to find the hidden insights. Okay. So once you created the hidden, so what will be happening? While using this, we can develop the root cause. Why the sales is not increasing? Why the sales is not growing? You can easily find this using the visuals. You can easily find the solution for it, right? So once you get the solution, so what they will do? They will find the change the strategy. Correct? Correct or not?
Yes.
Then automatically the business will be increases. Correct?
Yes.
So first what we will do?
But
We
to
will gather the data first of all. We will gather which, based on the requirement, business requirement, we will find the gather the data, and we will use some applications, and we will try to find the hidden insights. Like the once you find the hidden insights, like the trends, comparisons between the things, then you will generate the reports. When you generate the reports, you will perform the market analysis. Once you done the market analysis, then automatically the business requirement will be automatically increases. That is why most of the companies are preferring approximately 30 to 40% of their cost in the data analytics. Okay.
Yes.
You got some idea, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Now, what do you mean the statistics? Yes, what do you mean the statistics? Yes, what do you mean the statistics?
Statistics.
Yes.
Data in the form of bar charts.
Okay. Bar charts. Another thing.
Pictorial representation of a data.
Yes, pictorial. Okay.
Comparison between the performance.
Okay. Yes, guys. Anyone have the knowledge on statistics? Yes. Have you heard about the word like regression, correlation? Have you heard about these words?
Yes, we heard this in maths.
Okay. So I will brief. Statistics is like a branch of maths. Will be mostly dealing with the data collection here and the organizations. They will do the analysis, interpretations, and the presentation. In this, when you learn on the schools, you know the mean, median, right?
Yes.
What is a mean? The sum of the values, right? For example, we have the class. Okay, like the class is like we have the SSC grade class or inter. Okay, you can take the inter from one college. We have the MPC students. Okay, in the MPC students, the most of the guys is like having different scores. If they have, the college has conducted one exam, the students got the different score. Okay, the number of students here is 50 students. Okay, in a class they have the number of students is 50 students. Okay, the minimum score is the test for the 100 marks, the minimum score is 60 marks. Okay, the maximum score is 90 marks. Okay, now if I want, if the head of the college has come and tell me what is the average score for this test, So how do you will do? The average score of the test means how do you will do the model?
Sum of all the scores
Sum of-
divided by number
yeah,
of participants.
Number, yes.
It is like the mean.
Yeah.
Yes. Now when you see the value, the minimum score is 60, 60, correct? The maximum score is approximately 90 plus, which is 94. When you see the difference here, what is how much the difference here? Approximately more than 30 value here, right? In these cases, instead of mean, you will prefer the median. Okay, you will learn step by step. Don't worry about it. It is like we will do the statistics related analysis. Okay, like we have the sentiment analysis like this. Okay, I will guys. Everyone went to any stores, like any store, guys.
Yes.
Like for example, if you go to any DMart or Spencer's or anything, more market or anything, if you find like once you pay, you will have the one machine there. It's showing like the good, not good. You find one machine. If you press enter, they will have the emoji symbol there, right?
Yes.
So what is the use of it?
They will collect the feedback from it.
Is they are collecting the feedback. So what is the use of it?
By that
Sentiment or even
they'll
psychological data.
Come again.
they'll analyze the data accordingly.
So how it will be impact on the business?
Yes.
Sentiments or psychology of the customers, where they are happy or not happy.
Okay, you will find. Okay, now see, you have the different stores. Okay, out of in Hyderabad, consider you have the in Hyderabad, you have the 40 stores, which means 40 branches. Okay, now out of 40 branches, 10 branches is not going well the business. Okay, in different locations. So using these functionalities like the feedback, which we can term as like a sentiment analysis. Okay, when you develop the report as like the sentiment analysis, they can find the reasons. Okay, in every day they will get the number of customers there, right? Correct or not?
Yes.
Correct.
When the customer is repeated or not, they will check. So what is happening here? When you have the any location, the customers are not repeated means
The
Due to service, lack of service.
the
service,
type
yeah,
of service is not good.
not
Correct?
good. Yes.
That is like one statement. Okay. Now, when you're doing the feedback, in the feedback we have the mainly three, which is the happy, satisfied, and not satisfied. Okay. If you get the most of the option is C, which is the not satisfied. Okay. In every day, the count of customers is 250 customers they are getting. Out of 250, approximately 180 customers are giving the rating as a 3. Okay, third rating. So what do you get understood here? Which means the way of servicing between the customers and these guys are not working well. So the business is gradually decreases.
Going down.
While
Yes.
seeing this report, how the management will be works. So they will change the staff. One thing is they change the staff. Other is
Change the strategy.
change the strategy. Okay. Another
Good service.
okay service. See, when you going to any buy the product or any any shop or anything, once you get after buying of few months, you will get one message. We have the offer, right? We have an offer of the specific products. Correct or not?
Yes.
So why they are sending this message?
To attract the customers.
To get back to them.
To get back to, they are indirectly they are telling that you are missing the store. You need to come to the store and buy the some products. Correct?
Yes.
So while sending this text in the formats or in the WhatsApp, so they will gradually they will increases the customer repetitions and they will increase the business growth. Okay, this is all in the back end. How it works based on the data analytics only.
Yes.
Okay, you're getting my point, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, in this, you can see here, these are the 4 types of the data analytics here. So one is a descriptive, one is a diagnostic, one is a predictive, another is prescriptive. So when you see the descriptive, what is the explanation of the descriptive here? Descriptive easily mention what happened, showing like the what happened. So while seeing this, what you understood, guys?
Like as we said the example, like when happy, satisfied.
Mm.
So the data which they gather.
Descriptive analysis is like analytics is like when you connect to the raw data from multiple data sources to give the valuable insights into the past data. Okay, into the past data, and now what will they do? So something is wrong or right without explanation, they will find why. For example, if you're the data, some guys are working on the e-commerce marketing. Okay, e-commerce marketing means they need to review the sales data to identify the sales trends and patterns. Okay, whether the sales is increases or decreases from the last year, specifically on which region, by what percentage. This type of things works on the descriptive analytics. Okay, how it is working on the trends. Okay, in the form of whether it is increases or decreases, in on which year it is increases, on which region, by what percentage. You will find some sort of information using this descriptive analytics. When you see the image here, guys, can you see the image here?
Yes.
So what type of image is showing?
Charts and
Statistics kind of thing.
statistics. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. No. See here. Initially starting with the high, slowly increases, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So what do you understand? When you see at the highest point,
Growth chart.
this is on the month basis. So we easily identify which year has the highest sales. Correct?
Yes.
Correct or not?
Month
Yes.
on month or year on year
Yes.
comparison.
You'll easily find.
Yes.
So this is comes for the descriptive analytics. You understood something, right?
Yes.
Now, diagnostic. Guys, can you mute someone? Yes. What do you mean the diagnostic? You're showing like the root cause analysis. Why things are happening? Why things are happening? Why did something happen? Okay. So this is comes to the diagnostic. For example, we will take some marketing example. So everyone is know the some sales is dropping, right? Guys, is anyone have the marketing guy?
I'm a sales guy.
Okay. So sometimes the sales is automatically dropped. So they will check the sudden drop in the sales. So how do we do? So how do we increases the thing and what they do? When this suddenly the sales is dropped, what type of things they will do?
We'll check the data where your business is getting down.
Actually, they need to look at the additional data points like the website traffic, okay, marketing budgets, okay, and the products related inventory availability, and does it have any correlation to the uncover relationships. These are the more complex analytics they will do. While doing this, they will use some related on statistic related, and they will find the root cause why there is finding the sales is dropping. They will work on the different things like the website traffics, the marketing budgets, each and everything. They will look on through it. Okay, got it right? Diagnostic.
Yes.
Now the predictive. What do you mean the predictive analytics? What is likely to happen? Okay, So based on the historical data, for example, on earlier we have discussed, when you have the 10 years of data or 10 years of the data, we will do some data analysis this time. So what is the predictive analytics here? It will be helps the business decisions with the specific algorithms here. In the predictive algorithms, in predictive analytics, we will use some machine learning algorithms like regression algorithms, clustering algorithms, some types of algorithms. But we will use and we will build the predictive solutions here. Okay. So for example, if you have the number of 15 years or 10 years data, so we can easily find what will be the expected sales in the next month, what will be the expected sales in the quarter basis on the next year, can easily find, but it will be prediction. Okay, the goal is to determine this trend, correlation, or probable to the next purchase. So when the guys is working, the head member will be give you the some specific goal. You need to cover this goal, right? You need to buy this number of sales by the next month, like the target. Correct, guys?
Yes.
This is comes to the predictive analytics. Now, prescriptive. What do you mean the prescriptive here? Defines the future actions, what to do next. You have the some type of analysis, each and everything you have done, each and everything. When you have the number of options, out of the number of options, which one you need to pick and what to do next, you will find. Based on the current data analytics, redefine future plans, goals, and objective here. Okay. So, for example, if you have the sales related or anything, and you are doing the market budgets, each and everything here. So, in the timely decisions, what they will do, sometimes they will decrease the price. Correct? They will decrease the price of the product and they will market more, or discontinue the specific products. They will product the new. They will release the new products. Correct?
Yes.
So this is the how it will be works on the prescriptive analytics. You guys understood the difference of the 4 analytics, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
while using this analytics, now tell me, while using this all type of analytics, what will be happen here? The business growth will be increases.
Increases.
Now when you see here, the value here, okay, initial what you will do, you will develop the descriptive, then diagnostic. When you develop any report, you will find the why the sales is going less, some root cause. Correct or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Once you will get this, you will do some predictions. When you get some predictions, each and everything, you will find some action here. When you find the prescriptive, the value is more and it will be the complexity level. Okay. Now in the predictions, most of the data scientists will be comes here. They will build some algorithms and they will build some related to the predictions here. Mostly will work on this descriptive and diagnostics. Okay.
So as a data analyst, if you're becoming data analyst, then you have to cover descriptive analysis, right? Descriptive, we will.
Yes, descriptive and diagnostic.
Yeah, so mostly all the data analyst people do the descriptive analysis, not the predictive. So predictive is about machine learning, AI, machine learning, deep learning. That's a data scientist field. And the first two, descriptive and diagnostic, is the data analytics field. So now you have the fair idea about it, the data analytics and the machine learning. So you guys, I'm for all here, we are here to learn how to become data analyst, how to do descriptive analysis. आपका जो area होगा, you will be the part of first two, descriptive analysis or diagnostic analysis. Okay, so predictive is a different area, which is called machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence. That's a different area.
Okay.
Any question here? Understanding this all analysis? And do you have any questions?
No, it's clear.
No.
No, sir.
Yes. Now it is like one of the problem statement. Guys, everyone see like outlet for the retail and catering services here. There is forecast the ideal quantity of the food. Most of the food is wasting here. They need to reduce their food. Okay, just read this and try to give your solution regarding this. Guys, you understood the question problem statement here, right? Just read the problem statement here. Okay, just give a try. This is not 100, just give a try.
So, based on the historical data, they first visualize wherein which product is mostly getting wasted, and they come to the root cause and which product is highly on the sales side and which is preferred by the customer. So, which is least liked by the customer and which is highly preferred by the customer, and which maybe the food is getting waste. On the basis of that, they will reduce the quantity or maybe increase the quality of that food product to reduce the waste.
Okay. Your name?
Abhinay Dubey.
Abhinay. Okay. The other guys?
Yeah, the same thing, like,
Just
whatever.
give a try. It is not mandatory to be the exact. Okay. Just give your idea, thoughts. That's it.
Yeah, wherever they finding the root cause analysis, but which product is getting wasted, like, they need to analyze, and then according to that they need to take actions, like, as they reduce the quantity of the product will help the wastage.
What about remaining guys?
Whatever the data is available as per the history, they need to be identify the inventory and the slow moving product which are not moving frequently, because basically they are held up at the store, and after the days is expiry days is gone, the product is basically moved as a wastage. They are no given the any kind of the profit for that. So they have to identify the historical data, what are the inventories they are not properly moving, slow moving, what are the strength of the products. They all they identify with the specific data.
Okay.
And additionally to that, then we will identify it first the quantity of the client. We need to identify exact quantity of the food available, to avoid waste, and basis on that we can produce the less numbers of the food quality, so that we don't get any wastage depending on the requirement.
Voice is very low.
Okay. Okay. The other guys?
Okay, is it audible right now?
Yes, you're audible. Yes, you're audible.
Okay. I'm saying that, like, to having avoid wastage of food, so that we can have the exact number of forecasted quantity, plus minus 10, to reduce the wastage, and we have a detail the amount of what kind of food is getting preserved for a longer period of time, what can be waste within the 24 hours. You can segregate the qualitative food that can be preserved more than days or number of week, that can avoid the wastage of the food, and that can be do an additional as per the requirement of client.
Okay. Now, anything else, guys?
The food processing outlet needs to, like, first of all need to identify which type of food product is getting wasted. Like, few product will be there which can be used for longer period of time. Some product will be there which needs to be consumed within some given time span. According to that, they need to find out the number of customers for that specific food items, and then need to prepare some data for their like to have a view of that complete customer is to like customer versus the type of food product.
Okay. Okay, see the result. What is the answer here? The analytic solution allowed the food processing outlet to determine how much food every weekend, every event required. So when you have the multiple information on the previous historical data, for the minimum and maximum of the food is required, we need to check. Okay. Then detailed event planning reduce the food wastage and optimize the resources based on the past operations. What do you mean this? What do you mean the second point here? Detailed event planning reduce food wastage, okay, and optimize resources based on the past operation. What do you get understood this? Guys?
So according
Based
to
on the previous, whatever we have done some events, we need to we can see the optimizes the resources and how much the food is wasting. We can get the detailed information here. From there, the next event we can find the minimum food, how much it required. We will plan, and we need to reduce the wastage, right?
yes,
This is like the basic information. So what will be happen when you have the some specific dates or months basis? So each event basis, the minimum food which is required and the maximum food which is required, and each day on each event how much the food is wasting. If you find this analytics, so what will be happen, guys?
we can reduce the waste.
Then we can going to the
Reduce the
next event, we can based on find the min and max, and we can directly based on the how much waste is reducing, we will delete, we don't use this much product on the resources on the current event, right?
Yes.
Okay, it is like we will use some solutions based on the results. Okay, that is up to the some basic information of the data analytics. Do you have any doubt up to now? Guys, why we are using the data analytics? What the uses? Is any you will get any information regarding this, or still you are in doubt?
No, it's clear.
How the data is forming, what type of data we have. Then once you can get the data, what we are doing, okay,
Yeah, it's clear.
what kind of analytics we have, out of the 4 analytics, which analytics we are preferring, how the business is increasing the sales or their growth. Get some basic idea, right?
Yes.
Still, if anyone is having the confusion, please let me know so that we can discuss more.
So in this session, we covered just basic idea about what is the data analytics and how this is going to impact business and what is the scope of working. So with just an overview of data analytics, I hope you guys have some fair idea about what is data analytics. I'm not saying it's very detailed. We will cover that in upcoming classes, but it's just an introduction about data analytics field.
Yeah, it's given just a overview how data works and what we have to do. So
Yes,
it's a
it's
basic
clear.
information which is clear.
Any questions anybody has?
That is only one question that I had. Actually, I'm still in the office, so I could not able to have detail through it. So, do I get the video recording of that call?
Yeah.
So that I can
Yeah. After this class, I will upload the recording. I will share one portal link. You have to, so every guys, I will share one link. So you have to first register with your email ID and you have to generate one password, then you will get access. Don't worry. So I will provide you all the access. I will share the detail in the group. Don't worry.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So guys, everybody timing is okay, right? I just want to understand the timing will be 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So today and next Friday, we are just going to give overview, and the sequel, the technical sequel, we will start from Monday, and the Monday timing will be 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So everybody okay with the timing, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Anybody has any challenge with respect to timing?
No, sir.
Timing is
No,
perfect, right?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will give one more class on Friday, and it will again will be some overview, and from Monday 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. we will start the sequel.
Guys, don't hesitate. Feel free to ask. Okay.
Yeah, and guys,
Whatever
as I told in the beginning, you have to participate. Okay, the more you participate, I will give more feedback, and it is good for your future. अगर आप शांत रहोगे, you will not participate, I will never come to know कि how you are performing, are you getting or not. So I will highly engage with Adi and ask question and participate in this discussion. Yeah, Adi, you want to say something?
you need to learn the each and everything in detail. Don't get confused. Whatever, if you have any doubt on the any module, can ask on the class itself. Okay. Don't hesitate, guys. You are
sure.
came here to learn, right?
Yes.
Correct. Any doubts, guys?
No, correct.
Now everyone understood the what is the data analytics and
Yes.
what we use, why you are using. Correct.
Yes.
You got some basic idea or not? So
Yes.
how the raw data, unstructured data is moving from one to the data lake, from the data lake to the data warehousing, from the data warehousing, we will building the reports. So what kind of reports we will build, using the reports, how the business is growing. Okay, how do you find the business problem statement? Using the problem statement, how do you connect to the sources? Once you connect to the sources, how do you resolve it? The techniques, the methods, you will learn each and everything in detail. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So if you have no question, then let's repeat it. And next class will happen on Friday, same time, 8 p.m. Okay. And meantime, if you have any kind of doubt, any kind of question, please post in the group. Okay.
Okay.
So leverage the group for asking questions. If you have any
Sure.
doubt, any question, just post your question and we will answer.
Okay.
Tomorrow we don't have any class.
No, tomorrow we have not class. Next class will be on Friday, 25th. So class timing is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay.
So do we require system on Monday or it
Yes,
will be
yes.
on?
Monday say you need system.
Okay.
Monday we will do some installation, SQL,
Installation process.
some database installation. So Monday onwards we need system. So please log in with your laptop or desktop.
Do
Not
we
mobile.
need any specific requirement for the system for that this software?
Yeah, Adi, can you add something? I think, yeah.
Yes, yes. What is the dot?
Do we have any specific requirement for the software?
Specific means .NET framework to be installed.
System configurations I'm talking
Yes.
about.
Yes, .NET framework.
No, he's talking
No,
about.
he's talking about RAM size, right? RAM.
RAM, you're asking like the RAM size.
Yeah, RAMs window
Yeah, the
requirement.
minimum will be 4 GB.
Okay.
The Core i3, Core i5 processor, Windows 10 will
Okay.
work.
Okay.
So nowadays, most of they're using the Windows 10 on. If you have the Windows 11 also, no issue. Okay. Anything else?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. So for Monday, join with laptop. Friday will be again introduction class. Something we will cover more overview about data analytics. Okay, guys. So I will share the recording. I will share the link in the WhatsApp group, and you will watch the recording. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I will see
Okay,
you
sir.
on Friday.
There's
Okay.
only one question, Rajesh.
Yeah.
So Monday will be on around 8 p.m. only, or the timing would change? Like,
Timing will be 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Do you have any
8
challenge with timing, Sachin?
Actually, I left office around 8 now, so maybe I'll travel back home. It took
Okay.
1 hour to join back.
1 hour. Okay.
At least 40 minutes it took, back me to, home office. To
So
home.
what time you reach to home? By 9?
Around, yes, probably in 8:45 max I'll reach.
Okay.
So even if it is okay if I join 8:45 or something.
No, it is, you will miss couple of things, initial information. So it is your daily activity, I mean daily routine, 9.
Yes, actually, yes, it is a daily. So if there's any good possibility that I can do alternative, otherwise I'll manage for Monday.
So you have to manage
Tuesday and
only 3
Friday.
days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, only 3 days.
Okay. That and Saturday, Sunday is also there.
No, Saturday, Sunday is off.
Okay.
So Saturday, Sunday,
Monday,
we will give a lot of assignment. It is not just a listening, okay? So 3 days is a lot of data. We'll give a lot of data, a lot of assignments. So remaining days you have to do practice.
Fine. No.
3 days you will learn these things, and then remaining days you have to do implementation.
Understand. Fine, so no problem. I'll manage somehow.
Yeah. So at least 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, try to manage. And I will request you join on time, because I don't want to miss the information. Though, by the way, recording will be there. Each class will be recorded. We will provide the recording, but I will highly recommend join. Try to manage the time. Try to join on time.
No problem. No, yeah, I'll definitely try. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody, any questions? Any more questions? Any doubt with respect to timing? Anything?
No.
No, right? Okay. All right. So this is all for today, and let's join on Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.